Hi, it's Bob from Wishlist Master, and we receive lots and lots of questions from people about what it takes to develop an online course or a membership site. And over the years, we have either developed or worked on hundreds of sites. And so we have a really good handle on the process, and we have actually created a process for building out a core site that can be used for online courses or for a some type of membership site. What I'm going to do is give you a high-level walkthrough to show you what it's all about. And it's really not that simple because what you're dealing with is a system. It's a system of interconnected pieces. It's like a puzzle. You've got, of course, WordPress, and you have your membership site software like Wishlist Member. And then you've got outside services like your payment processor and your autoresponder, and they all have to be able to talk to each other and work together. And then you have to deal with ongoing updates to WordPress and all your plugins. So it's a little more complicated than you think, and there's a lot of decisions to go into it. So I'm going to walk you through a high level of the process just very quickly so you can see what it's all about. Now on the left-hand side of this mind map, and by the way, we use this as a guide to developing all of our core sites. So on the left side are all the decisions you have to make. And you'll find if you work with us, we'll ask you lots and lots of questions, probably many you don't have answers to. As they say, you don't know what you don't know. And over on this side, this is the implementation side. The more you have all this fleshed out, the less amount of time it takes to do all this. So we have our infrastructure decisions. And I'll open this up. It's probably going to jump over to the side a little bit. You've got to select your hosting, select your theme. Are you going to do it on a subdomain, or are you going to have your own standalone site, or is it going to be in a folder? And then we get into some of the key decisions of plugins. And we have a number of core plugins that we use. Almost every installation we do has that group of plugins. And let me slide this back over. Sorry for jumping around like this, but there's a lot of things in here. And then we get into design decisions. Fortunately, on membership sites, you don't have to have a super custom design. Of course, you want it to look good and professional, but it's all about the content. So what's it going to look like? What's your color scheme, your logo, your layout? Of course, you have to have the right theme. Then we get into the course structure or the membership site structure decisions. For example, in a course, you've got it, you having units and chapters and lessons and all those things, and what exactly are the lessons, how many are there, what kind of content is going to make those up, and then again, what's it going to look like, our wireframe and our navigation, and list out in detail all the pages, all the posts or custom post types you're going to use, and a list of all your static pages. So we get all that stuff worked out. Or we guide you through the process, and then we get down to building it. And we start with the infrastructure, the basic themes. We install WordPress, install your theme, the plugins, and there can be several of them, although we like to keep them to a minimum. And then your integrations, like your autoresponder, your payment processors, those types of things. And then we get over to our actual content setup, creating all the if you don't have the content, at least create the blank pages and posts or the custom post types. Get all that stuff set up, and then we get into the navigation. The navigation is very important, and it's generally all those decisions are made over here, so it's a lot easier to implement. And we have conditional navigation that only shows up in certain places at certain times for certain membership levels. We get all those little nits and nats set up. And then managing your media. You're going to have lots of different media types. You may have screencasts, you may have videos, audios, PDFs, and then we get into the back end, maintenance and security. Are you doing backups? How do we prevent you from being hacked and keep everything nice and secure and neat and tidy and all updated? So if you're planning to develop a membership site, I recommend you start the planning process early. And if you need help from us, use that little red button on the bottom of this page, click that, fill out the form, and I will contact you personally within one business day. Thanks for watching.